my kitchen. I am Charlsie, and today we're going to make a dessert lover's treat. And no, this one is not low carb or keto or carnivore. It is just straight up good dessert. So it's called chocolate chip cookie bars. And what we'll do, let's get our dry ingredients ready and we'll set that aside, and then we'll mix everything in the blender. So I have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and to that I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And look, don't worry if you're not getting these exact measurements down, because I'll put everything in the description below for you. So just to make it easier, we'll do, I'm going to do about 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Again, I use Redmond, so it's a little bit stronger. So it's going to be just shy of 1/2 teaspoon. So I'll set those things aside. And then we're going to do 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, so those are the dry ingredients. I'll just put that up here. Now, let's get to the good part. So we have 4 ounces, so 1/2 stick of butter. If you use sticks, I use a roll, so I just weigh it. I just put it on I have a little scale, so that's 4 ounces right there, which would be 1/2 cup. Sorry that you're going to see the back of the bowl, but we'll just put that down in there. We're going to do 1/2 cup of sugar, granulated sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and now we're going to just cream this. I'll move it up for the cameraman so that get a little bit closer, but I'm just going to mix this until it's creamy, so you don't have to go too high. Next, I'll put in 1 egg. Mix that up. And to that, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So let me just come right here. And you can just use vanilla extract, or if you have like a vanilla bean, you can use that. I had picked up, let me just show you something really cool. It's bourbon vanilla bean paste. And I forgot I had this, or I would have used it in those cookie bars. But I wanted to show you, I got this at Trader Joe's. Okay, so this is blending up, and now I'm gonna stop the mixer, just kind of lift it up a little bit, and add about 1/2 of the dry ingredients. A little bit more. Let's blend that. Lift up again. We'll put the rest in. All right, lift it up. Let me just go down the sides with my spatula. And then the last thing we'll do is I'm going to add the chocolate chips. So I've got a cup of chocolate chips, and I'll just throw that in the bowl. And I failed to mention, but you want to preheat your oven to 350. And this will bake maybe 18 minutes or so. So let's just blend these chips in on low. Okay, that should be good. Slide this back so that I can work with it. And just want to get all of this batter. It's a nice fluffy batter. And I'll get all of that off the okay. Get all of it off of here in just a second. This would be a dream come true for me when I was a little kid, because it's like, Mom, don't even clean it. All right, so I have an 8x8 because I want these to be a little bit thicker. You could use a 9x9, but I'm going to just spread this batter into this pan. See how simple this is? Sorry if you're getting a great view of the bottom of the mixing bowl, but it's kind of how it is. And I'm actually going to get in here and just press down so that I make sure that this is evenly distributed in this dish. And if you really love chocolate, you can actually add some more chocolate chips to the top, but looking at this, it looks very evenly distributed, so I'm not going to add any more to it. I think it'll be overkill. Okay. Let's see if I can get this off backwards. I'll just kind of get this off the paddle. I'm telling you, dream come true for a kid or a cameraman. We'll see who ends up with this one. Let's kind of spread that out. Now, we're ready to go. So I will put this in the oven. I'm going to start with 18 minutes and just check it. Really, I just kind of want the edges brown, bottom lightly brown. Don't want to overcook it because this is really going to be the base for ice cream. So I don't want it to be too hard. So we'll take a look at it in 18 minutes. So the cookie bar cooled in the container for 30 minutes on a wire rack. And then you can see parchment is wonderful because you can just use it to pick it up and move it around. So look how thick. I don't know, can you see? Wow, that is gorgeous. So I'm going to go ahead and cut into this. It's so thick. I'm just going to kind of make a small piece for serving. Look at those chocolate chips. Can you see it? And ideally, you want to serve this with a scoop of ice cream. So let's get a scoop. So put that on the side. And there is your chocolate chip cookie bar. And I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Give me a thumbs up and let's just keep cooking together.